The train was running on the track, and there was a strong wind outside due to which the raindrops were falling on the passengers sitting in the train through the window. Some were talking to each other, and some were discussing the changing mood of the weather when suddenly the train got a strong jolt and the entire train submerged in the sea. Surely these things sound like the story of a film, but this was not a story but the most painful and oldest rail accident of India, due to which everything including the railway bridge, station and train got washed away in the sea. So let's start this interesting video. Pamban Railway Bridge. This railway accident is connected to India's first sea bridge, which was known as Pamban Railway Bridge. The construction of this bridge started in the year 1911, which connected the state of Tamil Nadu to the city named Dhanush Kodi, located in Pamban Island. Pamban Railway Bridge was opened to the general public on February 24, 1914, which was considered the longest sea bridge of India till the opening of Bandra Worli Sea Railway Bridge in the year 2010. In the year 1988, a road bridge was constructed next to this bridge, which was considered to be the best option for the passengers of Dhanush Kodi to travel apart from the railway. A part of the Pamban railway line used to connect Dhanush Kodi to India, but due to an accident, that railway line was destroyed forever. The Pamban railway line still connects Rameswaram to India, but at that time this railway line was not connected to Dhanush Kodi. No attempt was made to rebuild the broken railway line of Dhanush Kodi because that line and the train running on it mysteriously got washed away in the waves of the sea. How did the city of Dhanush Kodi become a ruin? Before the year 1964, Dhanush Kodi used to be a very beautiful and commercial city on the eastern coast of Tamil Nadu, from where the distance of Sri Lanka was just 18 miles, i.e. 29 kilometers. To connect the city to India, a railway line was built from Pamban, which was located in the middle of the sea. This place was very famous as a tourist and pilgrimage place where travelers, fishermen and traders used to come and go. There were dharamshalas, hotels and many clothes shops in Dhanush Kodi, but at that time the Pamban railway line did not go till Rameswaram. That is why when the railway line of Dhanush Kodi was destroyed in the year 1964, it did not affect the Pamban railway connecting Rameswaram. In such a situation, when the railway line connecting Dhanush Kodi was destroyed due to cyclone, this prosperous city also became completely ruined. On December 21, 1964, there was a situation of strong cyclone and storm in the southern tip of India. In such a situation, when the Pamban Dhanush Kodi passenger train left for Dhanush Kodi from Mundapam in Tamil Nadu, so this proved to be its last journey. Actually, at the time when the train was about to leave from Mundapam railway station, there was a low-pressure situation in the sea due to which there was a possibility of rain and strong storm. However, in the meantime, the movement of trains and other vehicles was going on and everything seemed normal. In such a situation, when train number 653 left Mundapam railway station, the wind started blowing at a speed of 45 kilometers per hour. As the train was moving forward on the track, the speed of the wind started increasing and it turned into stormy winds. In such a situation, the loco pilot stopped getting signals and he stopped the train in the middle for safety. But for a long time, the speed of the wind started increasing. In the absence of any signal for a long time, the loco pilot decided to proceed further because keeping the train standing on the track without any information could have invited a major accident. Therefore, the loco pilot showed courage and started driving the train at a slow speed while whistling amidst strong winds and rain. Meanwhile, the speed of the storm moving from Sri Lanka towards South India increased, and now the wind started blowing at a speed of 280 kilometers per hour. Some passengers in the train closed the windows while others were enjoying the changing weather. More than half of the passengers in that train had to go to Sri Lanka by taking another train from Dhanush Kodi, but they could not reach their destination. The train mysteriously disappeared in the sea at 11:55. The Pamban Dhanush Kodi passenger train was traveling at a distance of a few kilometers from 653 station, but no one knew that the train would not be fortunate enough to see the morning sun of December 22nd. The train was moving forward on the track while whistling. During this time, there was complete darkness all around and the situation outside started looking very terrifying. But instead of stopping the train in the middle, the loco pilot took the risk and continued to move the train forward without signal. When the train reached the Pamban railway bridge built in the sea, the situation became even more dangerous. Because due to heavy rains, the track had become very slippery and due to darkness, it was becoming very difficult to judge the situation correctly. During this time, a strong wave of the sea hit train number 653 and passed over it mysteriously. There were 6 coaches in the train which were completely destroyed due to the storm and sea wave. The storm was so strong that even after the situation became normal, no one could find even a part of train number 653. If we believe the railway figures, that stormy sea wave took the lives of 110 passengers and 5 railway employees along with the Pumban Dhanush Kodi passenger train. It was very difficult to guess where the train and the passengers in it were swept away with the sea wave. However, this data of the railways was limited to only those passengers who had taken tickets. Apart from this, there were people traveling in the train who had neither taken train tickets nor their names were included in the list of the dead. Therefore, it is believed that the number of people who lost their lives in the train number 653 accident must have been between 180 to 200. The sea is so vast that no trace of the train and passengers was found in it. At the same time, the people who lost their family members in the accident could not even bid them a final farewell. That storm of the year 1964 was so strong and destructive that along with the train and the passengers, it completely destroyed the Pawan railway line connecting Mundapam to Dhanush Kodi. The storm caused havoc for hours. Train number 653 had gone out of the sea in one stroke. But the real pain of the storm was faced by the people living in Dhanush Kodi, including Rameswaram. It is said that the storm that came that year was so strong that it caused havoc in South India for hours. The situation was such that in Dhanush Kodi city alone, 1,000 to 1,800 people died due to the cyclone while hundreds of people were badly injured. In those days, relief and rescue work was not done so quickly and in a modern way, due to which it was impossible to save people's lives and take them to a safe place. Apart from this, Dhanush Kodi is a coastal city located in the middle of the sea. There was no way for the people living there to escape. The waves of the sea were at their peak and had the power to swallow even the biggest of things. The prosperous and beautiful-looking Dhanush Kodi city had turned into a desolate and ruined place. From the Dharmashala to the shops and tourist places, everything was completely destroyed. Looking at the broken houses and shops of the people, it was not difficult to guess what all the cyclone had swept away with it. In this natural disaster, the railway line connecting Mundapam to Dhanush Kodi was completely destroyed, after which no attempt was ever made to rebuild that bridge. The people who survived that accident say that during the storm, 10-kilometer high waves were carrying away everything with them, but that storm water could not reach the main temple of Rameswaram. Hundreds of people had taken shelter in that temple to save their lives, who had survived the cyclone safely. After this terrible accident, the then Madras government declared Dhanush Kodi unfit for living because there was no means of providing help in times of disaster. With the passage of time, the beautiful Dhanush Kodi turned into a ghost town where currently only a few fishermen live and earn their livelihood by catching fish in the sea. Memorials were built in memory of the Dhanush Kodi victims. There is a memorial near the Dhanush Kodi bus stand which was built in memory of the people who died in the disaster of 1964. It is written in that memorial that a stormy cyclone with waves of high speed and high tidal winds devastated Dhanush Kodi on the midnight of December 22, 1964. This storm continued till the evening of December 25, 1964. That cyclone caused huge damage while hundreds of people lost their lives and the entire Dhanush Kodi city was ruined. The fishermen living in Dhanush Kodi live in that city risking their lives while their families are in South India. Those fishermen catch fish and travel to Rameswaram by boat because apart from this they do not have the option of train. So this was the story of the mysterious disappearance of Pumban Dhanush Kodi passenger train chap Panchteen, which suddenly disappeared and took many people into the waves of the sea. This train accident is definitely considered one of the most terrifying and mysterious incidents in India because this incident shook people to the core. If you like this video, then do not forget to like and share it. Also subscribe to our channel.